I just do it day and night.
Hey guys, Coach Royce here, and welcome to my very first training vlog. This is Chasing 600. Basically, I'm going to be logging my journey up through 2013, up all the way through 2014, because I intend on returning to bodybuilding and powerlifting. For those who don't know, I just had surgery on my right shoulder, and this is post-surgery work here. Some people don't really understand what it's like to go through to be an athlete and then have a major surgery and be taken completely out of a training routine. I mean entirely out of a training routine. You can't do anything. You can't do cardio. You can't do any upper body or lower body movements, because anything you do activates shoulder, girdle muscles, any muscles around the shoulder. Anyhow, what I went through, it took an incredible amount of patience to go through what I went through, to go from a full training routine, more or less, to no training whatsoever. So this is a log of what I went through. Some of the slower paced work that I had to do. I had to be very patient with the shoulder and work with lighter poundage, and some of the ways I did this was pausing deadlifts, which you saw in the previous clip. Pause for about 10 seconds in 2 spots during the conventional pull. That increases the intensity quite a bit, by the way. If you haven't tried that, you should. Anyway, but what I've done ever since surgery, more or less, is I've had to work with lighter poundages, so all I can do is form work. And I gotta tell you, this has been pivotal for me, because I've learned so much about my strengths, my weaknesses. I've gotten to work on just my weaknesses, weak point training, which I've kind of been doing for the past 6 or 7 years anyway. Ever since being diagnosed with an L5 dislocation, I was told not to squat and deadlift. That's why I quit. Anyway, all I've done is weak point training post-surgery, and I feel like it's all about to come together. And again, I'm going in for surgery November 25th on the left side. But all this work and all the patience that I've had throughout this entire process, it's a video clip of some box jumps, max height box jumps, which are great for developing hip explosivity. And here's some safety squat work. I did this because I couldn't get my right arm in external rotation to hold onto a barbell to do squats. Not a huge fan of the safety squat bar because I have ridiculously long femurs. And this puts me in a really upright position and makes the squat more difficult. Not that that's a bad thing. But anyway, again, just a lot of things that I've had to do to work around what I'm going through. I have an L5 dislocation. I had 2 blown shoulders. I have 1 fixed now. I just have to be really patient over this next year. But let me tell you something. I am putting the work in. You're seeing it in some of these clips, guys. I have a lot of footage to post up here. I'm going to be vlogging it all, so you can follow me on my journey to chase my goals for next year. And one of the big ones is deadlifting 600 pounds. I set that goal when I pulled 529 with 2 blown shoulders. Let me tell you, I know that I can deadlift more than that. But anyway, that's my goal for next year in powerlifting. I have goals of squatting in the 400s, which I'm sure I'll do as well. And goals of just getting back on a bodybuilding stage, because those are my 2 passions. It just happens to be, the 2 things that I invest myself in. That's my hobby. Those are my hobbies. It's what I love to do. I haven't been able to do them. So that's why it requires an immense amount of patience and just dedication to what you're supposed to be doing, like form work. Too many guys go into the gym and just yank on the barbell, and they get pretty strong over a period of time. But you want to get strong, guys, you have got to commit to form work. Do it right. Do it right again and again and again. And it sucks, but you got to do it anyway. So, guys, we're going to end this video clip, my training log, with what I'm going to call the equivalent of a box squat, or what I can do for a box squat. It's a leg press with a set, relax, and press. For those that train at our studio, they know that this machine sucks. But anyway, I enjoy it. Anyway, I hope you liked my first training log, guys. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned.